Good morning. It's 7:11 on the 8th of 22, Sunday, August 7th. Um, Today is my first day of the training of being an athlete. Woo! Um, yeah. Um, so yesterday in the morning, I was gonna, man, it might be too late for me to do a video from here. The sun's gonna be in my face. Maybe if I go down like this. Yesterday, I got up at like 7 and I called my mom at like 7. Hey, do you want to go fly the remote control airplane? And she goes, yeah, sure. So I was like, oh, cool. So I got my remote control airplane and my helicopter. And we are going to go to the remote control airplane airport. But we couldn't get there because there was like cops standing in front and stuff. And we were like, what's that? And it was like, oh, the triathlon. So then we drove around to try to get to the north side, but then we couldn't get there because they were going up and down. But we saw the riders. We went up the diagonal up until like wherever, Gun Barrel, and then came back to this park next to her house. And I tried to fly my helicopter, but I guess I had plugged the plug-in the wrong way, upside down. It didn't have any charge, so then I flew my plane and it was fucking awesome. It flies, it's so fun. It's not as like easily controllable, I guess, as the nice ones. It doesn't have ailerons or anything. It just controls just with a couple of propellers. Pretty ingenious, but I ended up crashing it at one point because I tried to do a dive. I took it as high as I could go. It kind of goes like this. And then in order to make it do a dive, you just let go of the gas and it just dives. And then I tried to pull out of the dive, but it was too late and it crashed. But it didn't crash at that steep. It crashed maybe like that maybe. But into like really thick grass, really good thick grass at the park. But we saw something fall off it, and it was the propeller, one of the propellers. And I looked around and couldn't find it. Like bounced off, and the grass was really deep, and it just disappeared. And I couldn't find it. I didn't like mark in my head exactly where it went. I didn't get good at that. Maybe I could have found it if I'd have made sure to remember, but I got the phone plane, and I was looking around, and I forgot exactly where the plane was. And anyway, I had 3 extras. It came with 3 extras, so I stuck one on, and hopefully the next one won't fall off so easily. But that was it with the remote control. But then she made me breakfast. We hung out in the morning, and I had she made me a bunch of waffles, and then I came back here and I put the Tupperware in there and organized my deck, and then I was gonna organize my room, but I got like tired. The sun's like behind a tree or something, and yeah, I laid down, and because I just kind of I wasn't really tired physically. I was tired like mentally. Like I was like burnt out. Like I was cleaning my house, and I was like, I feel like I'm always cleaning and organizing. I'm done with this. So I laid down, and I guess I was relaxing after to be able to lay down, and then I eventually fell asleep. I can't remember what time. Sometime in the afternoon, I fell asleep, and then I woke up at 10:30 at night. And I came outside, and it was pitch dark, and all of my lights were on because I turned all my lights on in the daytime to try to grow my plants. I have plants. I got a I can't remember what it's called. Some kind of a vine, that dangles down really far. It looks like with these big leaves and like an ivy, and it was like $22 on Amazon. And if this one survives, then I could put those all over, and that'd look really cool. But plants, I think they need lots of sun, lots of light on all the time, and humidity. So I got another I'm gonna fill up my 2 humidifiers. Not the ones that are in the fireplace. I actually filled that up this morning. And I was kind of keeping them going all night because I got up at 10:30 and, I knew I wasn't going to sleep. I didn't sleep since then. So the only sleep I got was yesterday between like 4:30 and 10:30. But I was like smoking weed and like watching Inventions That Shook the World on Amazon Prime. And then I was watching like music videos and stuff. And then earlier this morning I was laying down. Got up and was playing with my ferrets. They were up and ready to go when I got up. Oh, and last night, they were kind of hanging out with me all night too. I left my door open and their cage open, and they were playing, and then like one of them went back to the cage and I heard him, and then I closed the cage door because I thought they were both gone, and then I was listening to music. I was like watching the show or something. I think so. And I heard maybe scratching on my door. Or maybe I did have my earphones on. I was like, is that the ferret? When it opened up and the ferret was out there, the second ferret. So I let him play with me for like another like 20 minutes or half hour, whatever. And then I put him back in the cage. I want to try to let him hang out with me as much as I can, but they, there's one. But they've only pooped once on my shag rug, and I don't want them to pee. I haven't smelled pee there, but if I could be sure that they're potty trained, like they can hang out in my room, that'd be convenient. Because it'd be good. If I have limited time to have them outside of the cage, I could just maybe at night let them just run around in my room. They jump on top of me and stuff, so. They like making visitations. The little guy wants to come out right now. So, here, I guess I'll grab him. Hey there, little man. Oh, little ferrets are always like, what's going on? Where are you at? Yeah. So, they're really into the leaves. So today, I'm going to go and lift weights today. Like try to, I'm gonna try to lift 100,000 pounds of lifting weights today. This will be my first day of exercise. And when I come home, I will stretch, and I will like clean and organize, because there's still a little bit more left to do in my room. And so that's going to be interesting. It's make sure that I smoke a lot of weed. I was smoking a lot of weed before I did this video, and it's not gonna be. It's more fun to do this stuff, when you're in shape. It's more physically. You feel more physical pain in more places, and you're at risk of getting frustrated. So, I'm just gonna smoke a lot of weed and then just listen to music, and not just have fun, more, not pay attention to how much weight I'm doing, record it, but more pay attention to just the movement and just the experience. So anyways, I will talk to you tomorrow morning and tell you about how I lifted 100,000 pounds of weight, and I'll explain it all below in the comments, in the description. Talk to you tomorrow.